evergrowingchristian.com have given me permission to record their summary of the book of Exodus, chapter by chapter. I continue now with the summary of chapters 20 to 29. Chapter 20, the Ten Commandments. God gives the Ten Commandments to Moses on Mount Sinai. These commandments form the basis of moral living and the Israelites' covenant with God. The people are afraid when they see the thunder and lightning and the mountain in smoke. They stand at a distance and ask Moses to speak to God for them. Chapter 21. Laws about slaves and personal injury. God provides more laws through Moses. This chapter contains regulations regarding the treatment of slaves and the consequences of personal injuries. It includes the famous law of retaliation, an eye for an eye, outlining justice for injuries. Chapter 22. Property laws and social responsibility. This chapter details laws regarding the protection of property and restitution for theft or damage. It also includes various social responsibilities, such as protecting the rights of the vulnerable. There are also specific laws against sorcery, bestiality, and idolatry, emphasizing the importance of justice and moral living. Chapter 23. Laws of Justice and Mercy. Chapter 23 continues with additional laws regarding honesty, justice, and sabbatical rest. This chapter emphasizes impartiality in judgment and the importance of helping one's neighbors. God also commands the Israelites to observe 3 annual festivals: the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the Feast of Harvest, and the Feast of Ingathering. Chapter 24. Covenant Confirmed. Moses brings the laws before the Israelites, and they affirm their commitment to following them. Moses builds an altar and offers sacrifices. God calls Moses up Mount Sinai to receive the tablets of stone with the commandments. Moses goes up the mountain, where he remains for 40 days and nights. Chapter 25. Instructions for the Tabernacle. God gives Moses detailed instructions for building the tabernacle, a portable sanctuary. This includes the Ark of the Covenant, which would house the tablets of the Ten Commandments. The chapter outlines materials, dimensions, and designs for the various elements of the tabernacle, highlighting the care and precision needed for this sacred space. Among the materials are gold, silver, and bronze, fine linen, and acacia wood. The ark is described in great detail, along with the table for the bread of the presence and the golden lampstand. The meticulousness of the instructions reflects the importance of the tabernacle as the earthly dwelling place of God among his people. Chapter 26. More instructions for the tabernacle. God continues to give Moses specific instructions for constructing the tabernacle. In this chapter, the focus is on the structure itself, including the tent, curtains, and veils. The precise details emphasize the importance of creating a sacred and worthy space for the presence of God among the Israelites. Chapter 27. The altar and the courtyard. God provides Moses with instructions for building the altar of burnt offerings, including its dimensions and materials. The altar is to be placed in front of the tabernacle entrance. Additionally, God outlines the requirements for the courtyard surrounding the tabernacle, specifying the materials for the hangings, pillars, and the courtyard gate. Chapter 28. Garments for the priests. In this chapter, God tells Moses how to make the special garments for Aaron and his sons who will serve as priests. These garments are to be made of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and fine linen. The high priest's garments include the ephod, breastplate, robe, and turban, each with intricate designs and sacred significance. Chapter 29. Consecration of priests. God gives Moses instructions for consecrating Aaron and his sons as priests. This involves a series of offerings and rituals that will sanctify them for service. The chapter emphasizes the seriousness and sacredness of the priest's role, who will mediate between the Israelites and God.